Hello everyone. Can Mars support an ecosystem? Let's find out. The idea of a Mars teeming with life, an ecosystem flourishing on another planet, is a captivating vision. But with its thin atmosphere, frigid temperatures, and bombardment by radiation, the Martian environment seems fiercely hostile to life as we know it. Could Mars ever support a thriving ecosystem, either naturally or with a little help from our technology? To answer this, we need to first define what we mean by an ecosystem. An ecosystem is a complex network of living organisms from the tiniest microbes to plants and potentially animals, interacting with each other and their non-living environment. Ecosystems are characterized by energy flow, nutrient cycling, and a delicate balance between the various organisms within them. When we look at Mars today, we don't see signs of a thriving ecosystem. The surface is bathed in harmful radiation due to the lack of a global magnetic field and a very thin atmosphere. Temperatures are extreme, often well below freezing. Liquid water, essential for life as we know it, seems scarce on the surface. Additionally, the Martian soil likely contains perchlorates, chemicals that are toxic to many organisms. These harsh conditions present a formidable challenge to establishing any Earth-based ecosystem on Mars as it exists today. However, the story might not end there. There's growing evidence that Mars wasn't always such an inhospitable place. Scientists believe that early Mars was warmer and wetter, with a thicker atmosphere and likely liquid water flowing on its surface. Could remnants of ancient Martian life, perhaps microbial, still persist dormant in the subsurface, waiting for the right conditions to reawaken? This is one of the tantalizing questions driving Mars exploration, including the search for potential underground reservoirs of water. The discovery of current or past life on Mars, even in the simplest forms, would revolutionize our understanding of the potential for ecosystems beyond Earth. But what about creating a new ecosystem on Mars, one that could perhaps eventually support human life? This is where the concept of terraforming enters the discussion. Terraforming involves large-scale engineering efforts to change Mars' environment, making it more hospitable to Earth-based life. Imagine thickening the atmosphere, warming the planet, and releasing or creating large amounts of liquid water. While this seems like science fiction, some of the ideas being explored are grounded in scientific principles. One terraforming idea might involve introducing greenhouse gases into the Martian atmosphere to trap heat. Researchers theorize that vaporizing water and carbon dioxide trapped in Martian ice caps or releasing powerful artificially created greenhouse gases could initiate a warming process. A warmer, thicker atmosphere could potentially allow liquid water to become stable on the surface, a potential game-changer for establishing an ecosystem. However, it's important to note that the challenges of terraforming Mars on a global scale are immense. It's a process that would likely take centuries, if not millennia, involve vast technological advancements, and comes with the potential for unintended consequences. A less drastic approach might be localized terraforming or creating self-contained ecosystems within enclosed environments. Domed habitats, greenhouses, or underground structures could provide a controlled environment with Earth-like conditions. Within these protected spaces, we could engineer a thriving ecosystem, introduce Earth-based microorganisms, lichens, and plants. With careful management of temperature, artificial light, water recycling, and nutrient supply, we might begin to build a self-sustaining, miniature ecosystem right there on Mars. Over time, our understanding of how life adapts to the Martian environment could allow us to carefully expand these habitats, potentially leading to ever more complex and diverse ecosystems. Some scientists propose a way to jumpstart this process by introducing extremophiles, organisms already found on Earth that thrive in remarkably harsh conditions. Introducing extremophile bacteria, algae, or lichens to the Martian environment, particularly in subsurface areas potentially harboring ice, could test the feasibility of life taking hold. These organisms may release oxygen, help break down the soil, or contribute to the gradual thickening of the atmosphere, potentially paving the way for more complex life forms in the distant future. The quest to establish an ecosystem on Mars is intimately connected with ethical considerations. Do we have the right to fundamentally alter another planet? Is there a chance we could irrevocably damage potential native Martian life that we haven't yet discovered? These are questions that scientists, ethicists, and society as a whole must grapple with as we push the boundaries of space exploration. Whether or not Mars can ever support a complex, thriving ecosystem remains a question for the ages. But the pursuit of answers drives innovation and discovery. Advances in life support systems, bioengineering, and planetary science spurred by the dream of life on Mars have transformative potential here on Earth. From developing closed-loop ecosystems for extreme environments to finding new ways to manage our own resources, the pursuit of life on the red planet could help us create a more sustainable future on our own. While the vision of a Mars bursting with diverse life may still be distant, the journey towards answering this question is already changing us in profound ways. Perhaps one day, our descendants will walk through a Martian forest or stand at the shore of a Martian sea, all made possible by the relentless curiosity and ingenuity that drives us to explore the question, can Mars support an ecosystem? Thank you for watching. Please follow for more related videos and see you later. Goodbye.